Welcome to the Trivia Gauntlet, and thank you for joining us. In today's video, you will be confronted by your team of unique trivia monsters armed with a mixed variety of questions and topics. Can you outwit our monsters and conquer the gauntlet? Let's find out. Your challenge begins now. How long can lobsters live? Up to 20 years, up to 50 years, or up to 100 years? Up to 100 years. What is the second most consumed beverage after water worldwide? Coffee, tea, or soda? Tea. In a game of bingo, which number is represented by the phrase, 2 little ducks? 22, 11, or 44? 22. What is the shape in the center of a Japanese flag? A circle, a square, or a triangle? A circle. Who were referred to as the Fab Four? The Rolling Stones, the Beatles, or Queen? The Beatles. In which month is the Munich Beer Festival held? October, September, or November? October. Which country has the beaver as its national emblem? Norway, Canada, or Argentina? Canada. According to legend, what was the name of King Arthur's magic advisor? Merlin, Gandalf, or Dumbledore? Merlin. Who is the youngest individual in history to be named Times Person of the Year? Greta Thunberg, Malala Yousafzai, or Mark Zuckerberg? Greta Thunberg. Which Japanese spirit is typically served warm? Sake, shochu, or umishu? Sake. What term is used to describe food that has been prepared accordingly to Jewish dietary laws? Kosher, halal, or vegan? Kosher. What is the collective term for a group of crows? A mob, a murder, or a herd? A murder. How many letters are there in the German alphabet? 26, 28, or 30? 30. All Chick-fil-A restaurants are closed for business on which day of the week? Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Sunday. Which sense has the closest link to memory? Smell, sight, or taste? Smell. The Statue of Liberty was given to the U.S. by which country? France, United Kingdom, or Spain? France. In 1960, which country became the first in the world to have a female prime minister? India, Sri Lanka, or Israel? Sri Lanka. What letter represents potassium in chemistry and a strikeout in baseball? K, P, or S? K. What is the most commonly transplanted organ from living donors? A kidney, liver, or heart? Kidney. Alcohol is a word derived from which language? Latin, Greek, or Arabic? Arabic. What did Ariel give in return for becoming a human from a mermaid? Her voice, her hair, or her gadgets? Her voice. Which fish is actually not a type of fish? A sunfish, a starfish, or a moonfish? A starfish. Which constellation has a Latin name meaning little bear? Ursa Minor, Draco, or Leo? Ursa Minor. A pool ball set includes how many balls? 12, 16, or 20? "16. Which author wrote Jurassic Park? Michael Crichton, Stephen King, or Dan Brown? Michael Crichton. Which famous singer's documentary was released in 2020 and is titled Miss Americana? Beyonce, Ariana Grande, or Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift. What is the highest grossing video game franchise to date? Call of Duty, Pokemon, or Mario? Mario. What U.S. state consumes the most alcohol per person? Nevada, New Hampshire, or California? New Hampshire. Who was everyone's first friend on the MySpace platform? Tom, Chad, or Todd? Tom. Who starred as Mr. Rogers in the film It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood? Fred Rogers, Tom Hanks, or Robin Williams? Tom Hanks. Who wore a dress made out of meat at the 2010 MTV Video Music Awards? Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, or Rihanna? Lady Gaga. What year did Game of Thrones premiere on HBO? 2010, 2011, or 2012? 2011. Who was the first singer to ever appear on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine? Bob Dylan, Elvis Presley, or John Lennon? John Lennon. In the human body, what is the hallux? A thumb, a big toe, or an index finger? A big toe. What year was the alcohol absinthe unbanned in the United States? 1960, 1933, or 2007? 2007. Which famous company launched their streaming service in 2019? Disney, Netflix, or Hulu? Disney. On average, how many grapes does it take to make a bottle of wine? 100, 400, or 700? 400. Who had a 60s #1 hit with The Lion Sleeps Tonight? The Tokens, the Beach Boys, or the Beatles? The Tokens. In which year did Prohibition end? 1919, 1933, or 1945? 1933. The term que sera sera means what will be, forever and always, or let it go. What will be, will be. So how did you do in the gauntlet? Did you have a favorite monster? Let us know in the comments and make sure to subscribe if you want to play more trivia games. And thank you again for joining us in the Trivia Gauntlet.